Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you've ever felt like you're stuck in a rut, hitting the same wall over and over, or just not reaching your full potential, then today's video is exactly what you need. Think of your mindset as your personal GPS, guiding you through life. If that GPS is outdated or has a glitch, you're probably going to end up in places you don't want to be. So today, we're going to give that internal navigation system a massive upgrade. We're diving deep into 5 powerful beliefs that aren't just feel-good mantras, but genuine game changers designed to fuel your growth, transform your perspective, and ultimately, help you unlock the incredible person you're meant to be. This isn't just about surface-level changes. It's about rewiring your foundational thinking, one belief at a time. Let's get into it. Alright, let's kick things off with our first transformative belief, and this one is monumental. Challenges aren't threats. They're invitations to grow. How often do we encounter a hurdle and immediately our brain screams, danger, retreat, this is too hard. We see obstacles as roadblocks, as signs to turn back, or as proof that we're just not cut out for something. But what if we flip that script entirely? What if every single challenge that pops up in your life, big or small, personal or professional, wasn't something to fear, but something to eagerly embrace? Think about it this way. A sapling doesn't become a mighty oak without enduring storms, right? Those winds and rains don't destroy it. They strengthen its roots, making it more resilient. Similarly, challenges are life's way of strengthening your emotional, mental, and even physical muscles. When you face a difficult situation, whether it's a tough project at work, a personal conflict, or learning a new skill that feels impossible, your brain is actually going into problem-solving mode. It's pushing past its comfort zone, forging new neural pathways. Each time you overcome something tough, you gain a new skill, a new perspective, and a deeper understanding of your own capabilities. You're not just getting through it. You're evolving because of it. So, the next time you see a challenge looming, don't shrink away. Instead, lean in and ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me? How can I use this to become stronger, smarter, or more adaptable? It's an invitation to level up. Accept it. Moving on to our second profound belief, and this one is a truth bomb that can free so many of us from the trap of comparison. Effort beats talent when talent doesn't try. We live in a world that often idolizes raw talent. We see someone effortlessly excel at something and think, wow, they were just born with it. And sometimes, subconsciously, we might even use that as an excuse for why we can't achieve something ourselves. I'm just not naturally gifted at math, or I don't have a creative bone in my body. But here's the beautiful, empowering reality. Consistent, dedicated effort can, and often does, outperform innate talent that isn't nurtured or put to use. Imagine 2 people, one, a naturally gifted musician who rarely practices, and another, someone with average talent who dedicates hours every single day to honing their craft. Who do you think will ultimately achieve more mastery and success? It's almost always the one pouring in the consistent effort. Talent is a fantastic starting point, a gift, but it's just potential. Effort is the key that unlocks that potential and transforms it into skill, expertise, and achievement. It's the grit, the perseverance, the willingness to show up day after day, even when it's difficult or frustrating. It's about putting in the reps, learning from each attempt, and consistently striving for improvement. So don't let the illusion of natural talent intimidate you. If you commit to putting in the work, to showing up and trying, you possess an unstoppable force that can surpass almost any innate ability. Your willingness to try, to fail, and to keep trying is your superpower. Alright, let's talk about something many of us instinctively shy away from, but that is absolutely essential for growth. Our third belief is that feedback isn't criticism. It's fuel for evolution. How many of you dread performance reviews, or tense up when someone starts a sentence with, "Can I offer some feedback?" For many of us, feedback feels like an attack, a judgment, or a confirmation of our shortcomings. We internalize it as criticism, which can be hurtful and demotivating. But this perspective is holding us back. Imagine you're trying to build a really complex Lego set, but you don't have the instructions. You might put pieces together, but without guidance, it's hard to make progress. Feedback is like those instructions, or like having a seasoned builder point out where a piece might fit better. It's information. It's data. It's an external perspective that you simply don't have yourself. When someone offers feedback, they're not necessarily saying you're bad or wrong. They're offering insights that can help you refine, improve, and accelerate your development. Think of it as a gift, sometimes wrapped a little awkwardly, sure, but a gift nonetheless. It highlights blind spots you didn't know you had, suggests alternative approaches, or validates what you're doing well so you can double down on it. The key is to shift your mindset from "they're criticizing me" to "they're helping me grow." Ask clarifying questions, seek to understand their perspective, and then decide how to incorporate that fuel into your own growth journey. Embrace feedback because it's precisely how you evolve into a better version of yourself. This next belief is a truly liberating one, especially for those of us who strive for perfection. Our fourth belief is that mistakes aren't shameful. They're essential lessons. Who here hasn't made a mistake and felt that crushing wave of embarrassment, regret, or even shame? We often view mistakes as failures, as proof of our inadequacy, and something to hide or avoid at all costs. But what if we redefine mistakes entirely? What if every single misstep, every stumble, every error was actually a mandatory step on the path to mastery? Think about how a child learns to walk. They fall down hundreds, if not thousands, of times. Each fall isn't a failure, it's a piece of data. They learn about balance, momentum, and gravity. They don't say, "Oh, I fell, I guess I'm just not meant to walk." No, they get back up and try again, incorporating what they learned from that last fall. That's the mindset we need to cultivate as adults. Mistakes are simply opportunities for learning. They show us what doesn't work, illuminate areas for improvement, and challenge our assumptions. They're not signs of weakness. They're proof that you're trying, that you're pushing boundaries, and that you're engaged in the process of learning. If you're not making mistakes, you're probably not taking enough risks or pushing yourself hard enough. So, shed the shame. Analyze your mistakes, extract the valuable lessons, adjust your approach, and then rise stronger, wiser, and more capable than before. Mistakes are your most powerful teachers. And finally, we arrive at our fifth and perhaps most empowering belief. You can learn anything with time and intention. This belief is the ultimate antidote to self-limiting thoughts. How many times have you heard yourself say, or thought to yourself, "I'm just not good at that," or "I could never learn to do X, Y, or Z"? We often put ourselves in mental boxes, convinced that certain skills or areas of knowledge are simply beyond our grasp. But the truth is, the human brain is an incredibly adaptable and powerful learning machine. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections, means that your capacity for learning is not fixed. It's all about the combination of time and intention. Time means consistent effort. It means showing up daily, practicing, studying, and being patient with the process. Learning isn't a race, it's a marathon. Intention means being deliberate and focused. It means setting clear goals, seeking out resources, being curious, and actively engaging with the material or skill you want to acquire. It's about believing in your own capability to grasp new concepts, to develop new talents, and to master new areas. Whether it's a new language, coding, playing an instrument, public speaking, or even just becoming a better communicator, if you commit your time and your focused intention, the pathways in your brain will literally reconfigure to make it happen. There are very few limits to what you can achieve when you wholeheartedly embrace this belief. So, dare to dream big about what you want to learn, and then commit to the journey. So there you have it. 5 powerful beliefs that, when consistently applied, can absolutely transform your outlook and propel you toward incredible growth. Remember, your mindset truly is your map, and by adopting these beliefs, that challenges are invitations, effort trumps raw talent, feedback is fuel, mistakes are lessons, and you can learn anything with time and intention. You're essentially upgrading that map to lead you to paths of greater opportunity, resilience, and personal fulfillment. Growth isn't something that just happens to you. It's a deliberate choice you make every single day. So, choose it daily. Believe in your continuous evolution. You've got this. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you found these insights helpful, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for weekly mindset shifts and inspiring content. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, keep growing.